Legally, when a person is arrested or detained by a police officer, he or she does not have to answer any question to the officer on the grounds that it may be self-incriminating. You have the right to remain silent, but do not lie to a cop. This is a misdemeanor and will get you in trouble. Resisting or obstructing an officer. This is a good one for cop watchers. Penal Code Section 148 states, every person who willfully resists, delays, or obstructs any police officer in the discharge or attempt to discharge his or her duty is punishable by fine or imprisonment. The police will often threaten cop watchers with this charge, but remember, you do have the right to observe as long as you are not attempting to interfere with the officer. Use of force to effect arrest. Section 835.A of Penal Code describes the only legal use of force by an officer is in order to attain an arrest. Any peace officer who has reasonable cause to believe that the person to be arrested has committed a public offense may use reasonable force to effect the arrest, to prevent escape, or to overcome resistance. Assault by an officer. Police brutality is defined in the Penal Code as police breaches of due process guarantees by the physical abuse of citizens without legitimate cause. Section 149 of the Penal Code makes it illegal for a cop to assault or beat any person without lawful necessity. Police search powers. The police have the power to question someone only if they have reasonable suspicion that specific facts connect that person to a specific crime. In this case, the cop can also pat someone down to feel for a weapon, and if they feel something that feels like a weapon, they can go into that person's clothing to look for it. Otherwise, the cops can only search someone's pockets. Backpacks, or belongings if that person, 1, has been arrested for a specific crime, or 2, has a search clause as a condition of probation, or 3, gives the police permission, which nobody is obliged to do. So that's 3. If you've been arrested, they will be able to search your pockets, your backpack, and other belongings. If you have a search clause, conditions of probation, they can search your backpacks, your pockets, and other belongings. Or if you just tell the police when they say, hey, do you mind if I search your bag? Yes, you mind. So, no, you may not search my bag at all. Thank you, officer. Police seizure powers. Police may not confiscate someone's belongings unless they are illegal or that person has been arrested for a crime. If possessions are confiscated, the California Penal Code entitles the owner to a receipt, 1535, and in return of the possession after the resolution of the case, 1537. Any evidence obtained through the seizure may be suppressed from being used in a court if the seizure was unreasonable, 1538.5. It's a good one. Gang profiling. Sometimes cops use petty laws to stop people in order to take their pictures. These photos are often used to create fouls on people and to portray people as gang members. Detaining people to take photos merely because they are suspected gang members are admissible. Give you some more legal information. Some laws. Panhandling. Penal Code 647C, I believe. There is no city ordinance against begging, although in the California Penal Code it is illegal to accost people for the purpose of begging. A Berkeley Municipal Code 13.37.020 makes it illegal to coerce, threaten, or hound people for money, or to ask people within 10 feet of an ATM. Lodging. Penal Code 647I. There is no local ordinance, but Berkeley does enforce this penal code section when they want to move homeless people out of a particular area. No lodging in a structure, vehicle, or place without the permission of the owner. Trespassing. Section 602 of the California Penal Code outlines trespassing violations. It is a violation to refuse to leave after being asked to do so. However, Berkeley cops have been instructed to use Berkeley Municipal Code Section 13.52.010 because this makes it a crime to enter property posted with a no trespassing sign. The property owner may also file a no trespassing letter with the police, which can be good for up to 1 year also. There is a Berkeley Municipal Code 13.52.020, which makes it a crime to refuse to leave or to return to a property after being asked to do so by the owner or by a cop acting on their behalf. In order to be cited, you either have to be in a posted area or someone has to complain about you being there. Okay, going on. Drinking in public. Berkeley Municipal Code makes it illegal for anyone to drink in public. 13.36.070. Being drunk or stoned is not illegal unless that person is unable to exercise care for their own safety or the safety of others, or that person obstructs a sidewalk or street. 647 F. Excuse me. Alcohol on your breath is not a crime. Panhandling. Penal Code 6.4. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Open container. 647E. A city, county, or a city and county may be local ordinance made by 647E. A city, county, or city and county made by local ordinance provide that no person who has in their possession any bottle, can, or other receptacle containing alcohol beverage which has been opened or particularly consumed or partially consumed shall enter, be, or remain on the posted premises of included the posted parking lot immediately adjacent to a liquor store or sidewalk adjacent to the posted premises. Also, Berkeley Municipal Code Section 13.36.070. Knives. Listen to this one. It is illegal to carry, buy, sell, or give away a switchblade knife, with a blade over 2 inches long. With a blade over 2 inches long, with a blade over 2 inches long. Penal Code Section 653.K. Bicycles. Riding a bike on a sidewalk is illegal. Berkeley Municipal Code 14.04.130. It is a misdemeanor. Cops and juveniles in residential areas are exempt from that provision. Dogs. Chapter 10.04 of Berkeley Municipal Code requires that dogs be registered. Excuse me! Go in there, I'm doing something. It's okay. I'm sorry for yelling, I apologize. Chapter 10.04 of Berkeley Municipal Code requires that dogs must be registered and carry a tag. That dogs be on a leash when in parks. Otherwise, they are okay if they are under voice control within 6 feet. And that people clean up after their dogs when on public property. There is also a Berkeley Municipal Code provision that prohibits having 3 stationary dogs within a 10-foot area in parts of the city such as Telegraph Ave, Shattuck Ave, and People's Park. Requires a warning before citation. Lying on a sidewalk. In Berkeley, it recently became illegal to lay down on a sidewalk during business hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Cops must give a warning before they can write a citation. Sitting on a sidewalk. There is currently no law against sitting. There are many in the city who would like to get such legislation passed, and that story is ongoing. For now, you can just block a sidewalk. You just can't block a sidewalk. I'm sorry for that. There is currently no law against sitting person. There are many in the city who would like to get such legislation passed, and that story is ongoing. For now, you just can't block a sidewalk. That sounds better. Obstructing sidewalk. Berkeley Municipal Code or Municipal Code 647C. Anyone who willfully obstructs a sidewalk, street, or any other public place is guilty of a misdemeanor. There is a Berkeley ordinance 13.36.010, which says you can't place an object that blocks the sidewalk. To get cited, the sidewalk must actually be blocked. A person couldn't get by. And there must be intention to block the sidewalk.